Mr. Croce, you're charged with harboring a runaway child. You're facing up to a year in jail and or a $4,000 fine. You guys have worked out an agreement that they're offering you 1 year in Harris County Jail to be probated for 2 years. It's a straight probation, right? What that means is it will end up as a conviction on your record. You can never take it off. You can never change this. Do you understand? From now on, you'll be facing a minimum of 90 days in jail. Once you plead guilty, that's it. Like I said, you're going on this probation. So the deal with this probation is that if you break this probation, if you don't fulfill it, if you pick up a new case, if you don't do your classes on time, I'm going to issue a warrant for your arrest. I'm going to put you in jail. The only thing we're going to talk about is if you violated it. If you did, you're looking at an entire year in jail. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
How do you plead to the officer? Guilty or not guilty?
Guilty.
I will find you guilty, sentence you to the agreement. Did I miss anything, Shatori? What do you do for a living, Mr. Crozier?
Right now I'm working construction. I've actually done a few jobs already. I've done sheetrock so far, pipe. Yesterday I just got done with a fencing job. I have another fencing job coming up and a roofing job. So, but I work
going from like job to job? Do you have a steady like foreman or person that you work with?
Works for a construction company.
Okay, great. Okay, so what about the 30 days?
So that's what it came to. For the 30 days, we were asking, could he do October, since he's on 2 years, can he do October 25th, 2025?
No, not that far out.
Well,
That's
okay.
like over a year. I mean, typically when we do as a condition, it's toward the front end, within the first like
So my
3-4 months.
thinking is he is experiencing issues. I wanted to see if he could get that under control before he turned himself in, because originally the plan was that he was just going to turn himself in last Monday and stay in until we resolved it. But around the third day, he started having panic attacks, and mom bonded him out because they were about to put him in a mental health home. I just wanted to give him some time to seek some kind of mental
Problem
health.
is that you're going to have to do it at one point or the other. The longer you do it out, the worse it's going to be. You just get it, do it, and you're done with it, The other problem compounding this issue is the case is 700 days old. I mean, he absconded for how long,
About 2 years.
Yeah, I mean, you want me to reward you with a really long for taking off for all that time? So I'll give you up to 4 months, but you need to nail down a date that you want to go in. And I'm going to tell you now, if you don't go in, you're looking at the full range of punishment, up to a year in jail. Do you understand? You pick up a new case, it's not going to go well. You violate conditions, you smoke weed, it's not going to go well for you. Don't. What you do out there every day, you better think, if I do this, is there potential of going to jail? If it is, don't do it. If you're going to a party and there's a bunch of weed there, you better leave. You're on paper, man. For you to go to a party, that's not the right thing to do, because temptation is and if it's there, you're going to want to partake, because if you're a person that likes to party, probation is not good for you. So you better think before you act, before you do, because you could be doing a lot more time in jail. You understand?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So I'll give you up to 4 months. Pick a date that he needs to go in, but we need to know the date now before we leave here today. You can reduce the fees. So I'll give you a reduction of fees to the minimum. I can't pay for outside classes, but I'll reduce it to the minimum. We'll give you credit for the time that you've done. So that'll also help with your fines and fees as well. Don't pick up a new case. Don't smoke weed.
Yes, sir.
Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
Okay, guys. Good luck.
Yeah.